Locked of. These lockers. Locked of. Locked of. I think that goes into the shower. I haven't got a complete outfit. Locked. Locked. I'm not about. Nice to see. Locked. This one is empty, but I can see the lock mechanism and it's surprising. It shouldn't be too tough to jimmy one of these open. I just need something thin to get in the door frame. That's not going. I've already got a. Nice to see. Achilles has no weaknesses when it comes to fighting dirt. Warning, flammable. Do not store at temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius. Astro brand disinfectant bleach powder. Simply pour on stains, scrub, and watch them vanish. Warning, do not use on silver, painted surfaces, walls, aluminum, or rubber. It's nice and soft. I'm not. No way. Achilles. I'm not. Nothing else I need. The minister. I should. These lockers. Locked. This should do the trick. Empty. Nothing worth. Nothing. Aha! This set of clothes. There are clothes in here, but there. Nothing in here. Empty. Nothing else I need. It's nice and. Right. I'd better make. Oh, that was nice. I can't remember the last time I took a hot shower.
Welcome to.
Hey.
Hey, now that's more like it. You blend right in. What can I help you with?
Thanks for your help.
It's what I'm here for.
I'd hate to be that poor guy on the right. I'd hate to be a recruiting poster for the vaccine lottery. I can't deny it's an effective campaign. A recruiting poster for the vaccine. He doesn't exactly look thrilled to be here, but then I can't really blame him. She looks bored. Who knows how long she's been waiting here.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood to talk right now. I'm sure.
Hi there.
What? Oh, hello. Was there something in particular you want?
Not really, I was just saying.
I see. Well, not to be rude, but I've got a lot on my mind. I'm not really in the mood for...
Okay then, forget I said. The aristocracy, guiding tomorrow's youth. The aristocracy. Just a wall rack with a bunch of Ministry of Medicine brochures. This seems like it might be interesting reading. hope this doesn't take too long. I really... Looks like a... I already took a... No need to push... This looks like something someone would have in their home, not at a doctor's... Looks comfy. Soothing, although to be honest, now I kind of have to go to the bathroom. I'm not sticking my... This is comfortable, but kind of pointless. The window is closed, but I imagine the doctor's receptionist...
Yes, may I help you?
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Do you have your appointment card?
Yes, it's right here.
Great. Amy Wellard. I don't seem to have you in the registry. Is this your first?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem. Just fill out this form for me, have a seat, and we'll call you in shortly.
Thanks. A blank medical form. I don't know what half the stuff they're asking on here even means. Welcome to... I don't think he'd be... Hey,
What can I...
thanks for your help.
It's what...
I think I... Welcome. I'm not... I'm not sure. I don't see... I don't... I don't think... I don't think... I don't see...
Yes?
I just want you to know,
Well, obviously you don't if you're seeing a doctor, but
Do you know where...
no, and even if I did, why are you asking?
Just curious. I heard someone talking about it in the hallway.
Well, I don't think they should have been. The people in charge don't like loose.
Oh, forget I heard anything. Never mind.
Uh-huh. Don't forget to have a seat and wait to be called.
I'm just worried they're going to give him the maximum punishment.
I don't know what to tell you. The aristocracy doesn't take kindly to that sort of thing. Have you been able to speak with him?
No, they took him in for questioning yesterday. Not even family can see him until they decide what they're going to do.
I guess the worst case scenario is he ends up in Rockwall for a few years.
I can't believe he could be so selfish as to not even consider what this will do to his family. What am I supposed to tell my grandchildren? No, your daddy won't be home for Christmas because he was selling counterfeit lottery tickets to poor people.
At least they'll know not to do what he did.
Miss Wellard, you can go inside. Dr. Collins will be in to see you Oh, and if you need to schedule a follow-up appointment, don't forget to speak to me after.
There's a lot of interesting looking stuff on... Huh. There's 2 forms of soap. I guess this profession would make anyone a germaphobe. I guess you can't be too careful when dealing with sick patients. No, I think the dirt under my fingernails adds a certain charm to my opinion. There's lots of scribbles and notes on... There's one that says, this week's CS password equals next week's surgery. That's probably important. I'll just... The doctor will know... Impressive. Feather quill pens are hard to come by. That's the fanciest paper towel dispenser I've ever seen. There aren't any messes to wipe up that I can... It says, I love you, Dr. C, and it's signed I.S. No. She's pretty. I wonder who she is. The doctor... This jar looks like it's full of candy. Well, maybe just... This jar is full of little flat wooden sticks. I don't even want to know what they're used for. I don't think one of these would do me. I've seen one of these before, I think. Doctors use them to listen to people's heart. I think the doctor would miss this. It's nice to see the doctor keeps his hands clean when dealing with patients. I just had a shower. My hands are clean right. Well, maybe I'll just have one. That's enough candy. I don't need it. Some body part or system that I'm completely unfamiliar with.
Good afternoon, Miss Wellard.
Hello, Dr. Collins.
I've been informed that this is your first...
Yes.
You look somewhat familiar. Are you sure you haven't been...
Yes,
You must just have one of those faces. In any case, what are you here for?
I have green lung. The symptoms started about a week ago.
I see. If you'll just have a seat on the examination table, I'll do a quick checkup and administer your vaccine. There you are. You should notice a decrease in symptoms within the hour.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh,
Yes?
I swore an oath to do no harm and heal the sick, so I would never turn away someone seeking vaccine. But I'd like to offer you a suggestion. When sneaking around other people's houses, don't stand so close to the windows. I'm sure you're aware of the consequences if you were ever caught.
Understood. She obviously doesn't want to. He's not much.
Yes?
I was.
Of course. Let me just show you our calendar, and you can pick a date that works best for you.
How about this?
Perfect. I'll pencil you in. All set? See you soon. Yes?
Is it
Sure. Take a look.
I don't think. Today's date, it says house call, Silas Harrison. It says house call, Jerome Bromley. And underneath, surgery, Derek Cooper, appendix. It says staff meeting all day. It says vaccination, Anthony Prescott. It says surgery, Paul Scott, medulla oblongata. It says vaccination, Karen Schmidt. It says vaccination, Dora Everett. It says lunch with Nero. It says house call. Today's date, it says house call, Jerome Bromley. And underneath, there's already something scheduled on that day. It says vaccination. It says surgery. There's already. How about this?
Perfect. All set?
She obvious. He's not.
Welcome to the...
Hey,
What can I help you with?
thanks for your help.
It's what I'm...
I wrote down this week's CS password equals next week's surgery.
Welcome. Please.
Medulla oblongata?
Password accepted. One moment, please. Central storage is located to the left of the administrative cafeteria. It is the unmarked door next to the cleaning closet. Do you require further directions?
Nothing else.
Thank you.
That is one huge metal door. There has to be something fairly important on the other side. But what? I don't think opening this door is going to be quite... This must be where the crates wind up going. I wonder what's on the other side of the wall. I don't think... I remember seeing a diagram of one of those in a book Nelson had. When the alarm is triggered, the little clapper hits the bell and makes a noise. There's not much I can... There. That should muffle the alarm if it goes off. Well, if someone was careless enough to leave this box cutter here, we'll just go with the old finders keepers. I'm guessing this is what they use to transport. As tempting as it is to go trolley surfing, I should focus on the task at hand. Interesting. I guess they put this in here as a part of the emergency. I don't think tampering with the smoke detector is going to help me here. Besides... Well now, that's certainly... Pulling on the wire might trigger the... Simply pour on stains, scrub. I don't... That won't... Simply pour on stains, scrub, and watch them vanish. Warning, do not use on silver. Achilles has no weaknesses when it comes to fighting dirt. Warning, flammable. Do not store... I don't I'm not sure. I wrote down what it said on the doctor's notepad. This week's CS password equals next week's surgery. I wrote down what it said on this week's CS password equals next week's surgery. A stamp. If I cut this wire... Well, now if the alarm goes off, the alert will at least be limited to this room. I can't... I wrote down this... Okay, let's get some of this cleaner in the bucket. This looks like a good... My bucket. The cleaner will catch on fire, but there won't be any smoke. I need... I don't see... Something tells me this brochure will... I don't see... I've already... Here goes nothing. That did it. I'll put out the fire before it gets... My God. There's enough vaccine stored in here to treat the entire population for years. Danton was right. The government has been lying to everyone all... This isn't right at all. The people need... Unbelievable. This could treat the entire...
Amy Wellard, by order of the aristocracy, you are under arrest for trespassing on private property, breaking and entering, theft, and tampering with official Ministry of Medicine.
I'm sure there's been some kind of misunderstanding.
Our orders are quite clear. You are hereby ordered to come with us for detention in Rockwall.
Don't I at least get some kind of trial first?
We're here to escort you to Rockwall, not to answer if you do not cooperate. We have authorization to... You are also ordered to return those stolen clothes to their proper location before leaving.
Fine.
Wellard, we've got a visitor.
Good evening.
Tiberius, you can't let them keep me here.
I'm very sorry, my dear, but things are a bit complicated. I came to explain your position.
Go on then.
Do you remember the day we were bombed, Miss Wellard? I can recall it quite well.
I was young, but yes, I was in school. I lost a lot of friends that day. My mother, too.
My condolences. You are aware that the reason we were attacked was for control of petroleum and mineral supplies, yes?
Of course. Everyone knows that. What's your point?
Rebuilding our society has not been an easy task. We still have much to do. Of utmost importance is maintaining order. Do you understand this?
Then why are you telling people supplies of vaccine are limited? You could help everyone and work on finding a permanent cure.
Yes, you are correct. And if we were to cure the population and allow our society to thrive once more, what do you suppose would happen next?
Nothing would really change. There would still be poor people and suffering.
No, I disagree. Things would change for the better at first, but what would happen when a rival nation caught wind of our prosperity and decided we had something they wanted? We would be attacked, experience the horror of war all over again. I would not wish the bombings we experienced on my worst enemy. I cannot let that happen again. I will not let it happen again. Do you understand me, Miss Wellard? I'm aware that the current system is not perfect. There is a clear class divide, but we are not tyrants. The aristocracy has always striven to care for the citizens who provide aid, despite their circumstances. In any case, I am genuinely sorry that things had to turn out this way. You did perform your job quite well, perhaps too well.
I was just doing as you asked.
I asked you to infiltrate the rebels and gain their trust. I did warn you that my protection could only go so far. You could easily have come back to me and informed me of Danton's plans to invade the Ministry.
She threatened to have me killed if I set foot anywhere near your tower. What was I supposed to do?
Informed one of my guards, sent along someone you trusted with the information. Though it hardly matters now. I've gotten all the information I need.
But how?
With this.
A gold ball on a string.
A clever listening device my soothsayer came up with. It was placed in the handle of your crossbow. I have been tracking you in order to ensure I learned the location of Danton's hideout.
You've been spying on me this whole time? Why didn't you just tell me you were listening in?
It was a test of loyalty, and unfortunately, you failed. It's truly a pity. I would have loved to give you your payment. You could have continued spying, opened up a mechanic shop, serving the government. Alas, I cannot reward criminal behavior. It would not be looked upon favorably by the public. We would lose the support of citizens like Mr. Harrison.
So what, you're just leaving me in here to rot?
I'm afraid not. Order must be preserved. I find myself forced to tie up loose ends. Danton and her rebels will be eliminated. As for you, it really does pain me to have to do this. But the truth is, I have no choice in the matter. You must be executed.
What? Why?
I understand this is difficult for you. However, my hands are tied. I simply cannot take the risk of keeping you alive.
And what if I promise not to tell anyone about the vaccine horde?
I'm afraid you've proven to me already that I can't trust you. In any case, I wish to thank you for your service. I'll make sure your execution is quick and painless. Goodbye, Miss Wellard. Again, I am quite sorry.
Hmm? I'd rather avoid sitting on that thing if I can help it. It doesn't look particularly comfortable. I guess this cell is designed for short stays. Looks like the previous occupant of this cell left a few things behind. Most of this stuff is just junk. What's this? Huh, looks like the previous occupant at least got a dose of vaccine. Oh well, an empty syringe might be useful in a scrape. I should get rid of this stupid thing, but maybe it can help. I'm going to need something long and thin if I want to... Let's see if this works. Aha! Interesting. This wire could be helpful, and it makes this thing useless to Tiberius. Seems like a win-win situation. A medium length of wire. If worse comes to worse, I could probably just hang myself with it. If only this... I don't need... I'm not... If worse... It's just an empty Hey!
What are you yelling about?
I'm hungry. Haven't you ever heard of a last...
Sorry, but we don't have any food for prisoners. Most people in here don't stay long enough to justify having a last meal.
I need to go to the...
So use the toilet in your cell. All you have to do is wave your hand over it and it'll open up.
You know, I've got the perfect life.
You do realize we know that's a code phrase, right? We were listening in.
Well, it was worth a shot. There's a weird bird staring at me through the window.
Yeah, sometimes they sit at the windows. Don't worry, the electrified mesh will keep them out.
I'm innocent. I shouldn't be in here.
Please. You know how many times a day I hear those It's at least 200 before lunch. So I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If you were really innocent, you wouldn't be inside that cell right now. So drop it, would you?
Never mind. I don't need anything. It's some kind of mechanized drain operating on a motion sensor. I guess that's what passes for a toilet in this place. It's already open. It's open. There's some pretty foul... Throwing that... What do you want? To come in here? You'd best fly away, bird. The raven looks like it's trying to get in, but the electrified mesh on the window isn't letting it. Weird. Are his eyes red? I am not in the mood to electrocute myself today. That won't have... Touching the wire directly to the electrified mesh would be incredibly dangerous. I'm not sure. I don't think... Wires and water don't mix. Throwing that down the drain. Hey!
What are you...
Never mind. I don't see... It's closed. I don't see how... Touching... It hasn't got any buttons or anything I can mess with on it. There is an opening at the bottom, though. This panel seems to have something to do with the electric... I don't... This should fit through the opening at the bottom. There. This panel seems... The wire is live. I could probably move it with my foot, but I don't know. Hope this works. What are you doing, little guy? Well, I wasn't expecting that. What a smart bird. Right. Time to get out of this hellhole.
You have sent the soldiers to the market district?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. They're heading over as we speak.
Excellent. And the spy in the Ministry of Medicine?
Taken care of.
Good. With regards to Miss Wellard's execution, please be sure to tell the firing squad to aim for the head. Don't drag it out.
Yes, Minister Tiberius.
Oh, such unpleasantness. I really take no pleasure in having to do this sort of thing. I just hope it will all be over soon. Good evening to you.
When the prison was fully functional, this was probably used to store water. Empty. Looks big, heavy. It's beyond repair, and the base is screwed into the roof, so if only I had some way of getting those screws out. That won't help. Ow, that hurt, and it didn't... Some big metal loudspeakers. I guess they use these for prison... The raven who broke me out of my cell. He looks like he's watching me. He's looking right at me, almost like he's waiting for instruction. I won't be able to get... A small silver coin. I don't think these are particularly... There. Should be nice and loose. I could easily push this over, but if it falls on the ground, the guard will definitely... I could easily push this over. I could easily push this over, but if it falls on... Metal against metal will... Metal against metal will make a noise, but this coin is too tiny to make one loud enough for the guard to hear.
Huh?
Going in there would be... That door goes into the guardhouse. Going in there... I hope it's not too late to warn Danton. Oh no!
Amy!
Yes, Clem. What's this? It looks like there was a note hidden in... There's nothing... Poor Clem. No need to... I don't think I... No. At least it looks like they put up a good fight. I just hoped... They're beyond... I can't even tell who that is. Totally I'm not sleeping here. Brutal. There's nothing... There's nothing... Didn't stand a chance. Nothing I can... I don't recognize...
Don't move! I know how to use this! Amy? What are you doing?
I'd ask you the same. What were you thinking? You could have killed me.
Sorry. Pretty brutal in here, huh? I couldn't believe how many guards they sent.
Just hand over the crossbow before you have an accident.
Okay.
I guess the guards didn't find that funny. I'd love to beat something up right now, but this is ruined.
Hey, don't look at me.
Torn to shreds. No way I can piece... Destroyed. Just like every... There's a bunch of lines and wooden pegs on it. I don't think I should pull the pegs. That's not going... I don't think... A wooden peg with a letter written next to it. I don't think I should pull the pegs out. They look deliberately placed. The noose that used to be around the dummy's neck. Morbid, but maybe I... Wow, they got him good. I'd rather not. He hasn't got anything useful to destroy. It's even... I like Denby, but he's gonna get himself in major trouble. Denby?
Yeah?
What are you doing back there?
I'm scavenging, isn't it obvious?
No need to snap, Denby.
Sorry. It's just that a couple of guards came by the factory and I had to leave, so I've got no place to stay right now.
Did they see you?
No. I was able to hear them coming and got...
What are you looking...
I heard these rebels had some information on where to get vaccine.
And why would that interest... Denby, you can tell me.
Last week, I went into the quarantine zone looking for parts to sell to Gordon and... Well, I thought I'd been careful, but this morning, I started coughing up blood.
Denby, what the hell? Your mother is going to kill...
Great. It'll save the green lung the trouble. I can still die pretty.
If you're desperate, fine. But why on earth did you go into the quarantine zone?
Because that's where the best stuff is. Nobody goes in there, so everything in the buildings is more or less intact. It sucks, I know, but I knew the risks going in.
How did you manage to get back out? I thought it was designed to keep people in for good.
You just have to know where to look.
Where were you when the attack happened? Did you see anything?
Not all of it, no. I mean, I saw like the guards walk past and bust down the door, but once the fighting started, I got out of there. Those guys looked like they meant business, and I wasn't going to stick around to see what they were going to do.
Did you see if Danton managed to escape?
Danton? The lady with the cool hat?
Yes, that's her.
Yeah, I saw her run outside and kill a couple of guys with her sword. It was awesome.
I'm sure it was. Did you see where she went?
Nah, she ran off with a couple of guys. I didn't go after them.
Well, at least I know she made it out alive. What's all the stuff on the blackboard?
I don't know. It looks like a bunch of scribbles and some pegs. For all I know, it could be some kind of secret code, but I have no idea what it means.
Never mind.